The question then becomes, what do you wish you knew about mental health while in high school? I can honestly say, I wish I knew that everybody has mental health. You know, everyone has issues, everybody's been through something, we all have a story. But we all deal with it differently, right? Some of us have been through, more traumatic experiences than others. Some learn how to cope with it, some don't know how to cope with it because, it just hasn't been brought out there, back then. It wasn't brought out like it is now. And you don't have to feel like you're going through this alone. And I just feel like if we were less shy and more open to discussing our feelings and what we're going through, and just going to someone to vent out to see if we can relate to them, and later finding out like, oh my god, like you actually went through that, like, and you're coming out on top of everything, like, that's amazing. I feel like that's so uplifting, and I think that's what people need, is to see that someone similar going through the same a similar experience or the same experience, but still dealing with it in a positive way, and just overcoming that. I feel like that can help you a lot. And if we were more open to that, to that mindset, that we would avoid and alleviate so much stress and so much hardships, and we wouldn't have to go through all these negative feelings and emotions of just thinking like nobody knows what we're going through, nobody knows what I'm going through, nobody knows how I feel. At the end of the day, there's nothing new under the sun. So you need to get over yourself, and you need to realize that there's always someone that you can relate to. There is always someone that has either been through something similar to you or worse. And surround yourself with positive people that are going to encourage you, that are going to uplift you, and that are just going to show you a better path. You don't want to drown yourself in what you're going through. You want to get out of that. I wish I knew about support groups. When my sister was diagnosed with bipolar disorder, I didn't know how to cope with it. Like, I was ashamed, I was embarrassed, I didn't know how to bring it up or make it the topic of conversation. And I just feel that if I knew how to deal with every time that she had a crisis, that it would have helped our relationship a lot. If I knew how to talk to her about her mental health illness, like, it would have changed a lot in the future, and it would have helped our relationship a lot to deal with it better in a more positive way. But I was ignorant, and I didn't use the internet to my advantage, to look up things, to look for resources, to look for support centers, and I just feel like that would have helped a great deal, just to find someone professionally, or just a stranger, like, outside of my community, that could relate to me and could help me deal with it, or so I could better manage what she was going through. And I feel like if we just have a little bit more compassion and just do things more with love and care and understanding, that that really goes a long way, helping someone going through their mental health illness, and that it's nothing to be ashamed about, because it's more common than you think, and that we can all relate at the end of the day.